Welcome to ESI Africa Insights. For this episode, I am speaking with Desigan Govender, who is the Product Portfolio Manager at Conlog. Welcome, Desigan.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Now, Desigan, we're going to be talking about smart metering and smart infrastructure. My first question is around the fact that water is such a scarce resource. But how does Conlog facilitate through smart metering infrastructure that we can actually manage our water demand and supply?
Thank you. Great question. So Conlog's been well established as a electricity meter supplier, well known in the industry for that. Conlog recently started working in the water space and have developed a few products for that. Now, in our approach to it, we realized that water is completely different from electricity, from a management point of view, from a metrology point of view. So we took a position where we partnered with experts in the industry to create a solution. And in this case, it's a company called Deal Metering that is a German-based company who's known globally as the expert for metrology. Now, if we combine their metrology experience with Conlog's experience in prepayment, in control, in connectivity, we end up with this beautiful product that is highly configurable, highly adaptable to meet the needs of these utilities and the challenges with water.
So that particular product is within your portfolio
Correct.
of products. And I know that Conlog has, quite a few smart metering solutions that can look at how water or even electricity can be an inclusive and accessible to everybody.
Correct.
So how do you actually go about looking at the underserved and rural areas?
Great question. So the product that we developed is actually a configurable product that can be used in different applications, or it's the same product that can be reconfigured for different applications. We liken it to a cell phone, where you can use it to make calls, you can send messages, you can do a whole lot of different things on the same device. So this is what we built in with our device. We call it our water demand management system, because it's not just a prepaid meter or a remotely read meter. It can be configured based on the application. So for instance, in underserved communities where collection may be a challenge, our device can be configured just to allocate free basic water in line with the municipalities' policies. As the community develops and maybe the infrastructure improves, the same device can be reconfigured as a prepayment device or a smart meter with remote control, depending on the application. So we looked at the long-term needs and the immediate needs, and we developed a solution that can address all of that.
So it is very much around a conversation with the municipality or the utility of what exactly their needs are.
Correct.
And what the profile of that end customer is.
And more importantly, their evolving needs. The needs of today may not be the needs of tomorrow. And because of the nature of these devices, they expect it to have a very long lifespan. So the intention is that once you put the device in, you can leave it there for 10 to 15 years and just reconfigure it as the needs change.
So then that also brings us to the fact that the energy sector is changing and people are looking at decentralized resources.
Correct.
How does that then impact on how you utilize smart metering?
Sure. So again, in this space, these dynamic grids are quite common to us. Conlog, with their footprint in Africa, works quite often with municipalities and utilities where the grid is very unstable. So this dynamic nature of the grid is something that we're used to. So in even previous generation products, we've had facilities that can help manage the demand on the grid, be it via load limiting, be it via dynamic pricing. So we've carried that forward into our latest products. It's nothing new to us as such. It is practices that we've established throughout the world for a long time now.
Well, Conlog is very much involved in research and development.
Yes.
And so this brings me to the last question on the fact that Conlog has partnered with Plentify, which is known for its smart hot water geyser systems.
Right.
So what is this partnership all about, and what do you aim to achieve?
Very good. So if you look within the home, we all know that the geyser is probably the largest contributor to your electricity consumption. We also know that within South Africa, the approach to demand management is load limiting. And it's been successfully trialed by Eskom and other municipalities with huge success. Now, the question comes in is, how do you now minimize your customer inconvenience during these load limiting times, knowing that the geyser is the biggest consumer of electricity? And this is where the synergies come in. Plentify's technology allows for a good level of control, even in the absence of electricity. So before the load shedding or the load limiting event, the device is aware of it, the water is prepared so that it's hot, so that during these load limiting times, you still can enjoy a hot shower. So the synergies come in a holistic load management solution without interfering with the consumer's convenience.
Mm-hmm. It sounds to me like Conlog has even been thinking around the water energy nexus.
Of course.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Desigan.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode of ESI Africa Insights and have a powerful day.